Hello, everybody. Hi. We are here. Yes, I see you, Sandra. No, I'm joking. No, but hi, everybody. We are here for the Faes and Gays live show. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. Are
No,
you excited, Sandra?
no.
Not no. But yes, we're here to discuss Lord of Eternal Night by Ben Alderson.
As per usual,
Ooh,
Cecilia doesn't have the book, so
I
I
have
need
it
to
on my
represent.
Kindle.
I need to represent.
If I really wanted to, I can pull up the cover, except my Kindle's literally about to die. Let me see. I'm gonna do it. I'm determined now because you called me out.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm better than this. Here, go. Oh, here. Oh, go to the beginning cover.
Well, you do
Boom.
that.
See?
Yay. Okay.
Yay. Hello, Sarah. Awesome. For some reason, I just forgot how these lives work. I was like, has it been?
It's been like
Forgot what
a
order you do
while.
things. I feel like it's been a minute.
This was our October book, and we are like on the 20th of November, so here we are.
But we're
Do you
here.
want to
Better late than never.
give the synopsis?
What happened? Okay. So there is, I was like, what happened in the book? So there is a guy named Jack, and he pretty much is born into this witch family that's put a curse on this one guy. I forgot how to pronounce his name.
Marius.
Marius. I don't know why I said it like that. Okay.
It's like
Marius.
a very Norwegian
Who
name, by the way. Very
is it
Norwegian.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So Marius, who is kind of like a vampire, but kind of like a beast. It's kind of weird the way that is. I was getting huge Beauty and the Beast vibes from this
It
entire book.
is a Beauty and the Beast retelling.
Is it actually?
I think so.
I thought that was not intentional. Okay, anyways.
I thought it was intentional. I don't even know.
I'll have to look that up then. But he pretty much goes into the castle as like a every year there is pretty much like a sacrifice. And he goes in and they fall in love with each other. There's some sex scenes. It gets predictable, etc.
That's not a synopsis. That's a review.
Is there
But
anything you want to add to the summary? I just saying it was
uh, I don't really remember what happened. No, sorry.
nice. Oh yeah, Jack the
Um,
Ripper. Yeah, my
what?
autocorrect kept saying it to Jack, so I was just like, it's close enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Sorry.
what are your thoughts, Sandra? I'm curious.
My thoughts is that I wish we picked something else.
Me
I'm sorry. That's mean.
too.
That's mid-mean. I think it sounded really good. But I think from the start, from like the first page, I didn't understand the point kinda. I was just like,
Mhm.
what's going on? What are we doing right now? And there were no developments. It was just like, I'm gonna kill you, and now we're gonna have sex. And then it ended. So yeah. But I wanted to really like it, and I read the other books, some other books by the author, and I did enjoy
Mm.
those much more. Um, so like I don't know, it was quite disappointing, sadly.
Hmm.
I
Interesting.
wanted like I feel like the book tried to be like serious,
Mhm.
but then it was also like kind of like what we call like shitty romance, shitty paranormal romance that I
Yeah.
enjoy. So I think like the book should have decided: do I want to be like serious or do I want to be a shitty romance? But it
Mhm.
couldn't quite decide on what to do, and then we were like in this middle place, which ended up being like 100 pages where nothing happened, and it didn't manage to develop the things it wanted to develop, which made it like sad. So I gave it
Yeah.
2 stars, but on Goodreads I felt bad, so I gave it three.
Not
Like
love that.
2.5. 2.5. Because I
I
didn't
love
want to
it.
take the rating down. Oh god, someone is lying. Is it me?
See, not gonna lie, this book annoyed me from page one. Look at the last sentence on the first page. You got 4 versions of the word remember in it. Did it? Oh my gosh. Now I'm curious. What was the first page before my Kindle dies? Let me look at the. And I was like, now I want to look. I'm curious now. Oh wait, let me go to the beginning of chapter 2 and then go back one.
Not the view before me was the reminder I needed. Not when every day for as long as I could remember, I was reminded of it.
Yeah, that's kind of bad. I won't even lie.
No, wait, it actually started before. It was reminding in a sentence before too.
Mm-hmm.
But what to say? I don't know. Like, I DNF'd it. Someone wrote.
Literally, yeah. I honestly, I would have DNF'd it if it wasn't for the book club.
Cecilia
Okay, now it's not letting me take off. There you go.
Woke up like 3 a.m.
It wasn't letting me
finish it right before the live. Sorry, me calling you out.
Okay, let me explain my process and I'll explain my rating as well. Yes, I know. So it took me a month to get through the first chapter. That first chapter, I couldn't get through it. I was like, what did we pick? What was this? And then this morning I was like, you know what? I just need to power through. And I read the entire book other than the first chapter this morning because I was like, I was determined to finish it. I gave it 1 star. Which you knew I was gonna. Let's see.
Do you like the bets? I don't know if it's me or you.
Oh, okay. It was saying I was having connection issues. I don't know why. But okay. Am I better now?
Yeah, Cecilia said that if they didn't finish the book by Wednesday, they will buy me a book, and they finished it today. So where is my book, Cecilia? You're liking. They didn't even get to hear my call out. Cecilia like froze up. Is anyone here? Can anyone hear me? I need to check the live. Cecilia? Cecilia's like totally frozen up. I'm the only one here. Well.
Okay. I don't know why I'm in here twice, but
you're in here twice. Hello. You're back.
I am back. I switched to a different Wi-Fi. Stealing someone else's. It's fine.
You didn't hear my call out?
Yes. Okay. So yes, it was a struggle. So yeah, I have no good things to say about this book. That I'm just gonna say it right now. I have no good things. Nothing was good. Nothing was good about it. Nothing. That's it.
But did you hear my call out? Cecilia,
what?
Right before you lied, I said that you were struggling so much to finish the book that you told me you would buy me a book if you didn't finish by Wednesday, and you finished today. So where's my book? That's what I said.
I said I was gonna give it to you when we planned our collab video. So
are you going to spoil that we're going to have a collab video?
Yes. Well, no one knows what the video is about, but we're gonna do it.
True.
But yes, so I didn't like, and you did predict that I was gonna give it a 1 star, and I did. So
I had a feeling when you were texting me, and then I was like, very convenient moments to freeze. Tanya knows. When I'm calling you out, that's when you laugh. You're so confused right now.
No, because I was frozen. At least from my side, everything was frozen.
I'm gonna cry.
Everything from my side was frozen. Very convenient moments to freeze.
That's what I just said, but I don't think you heard me. But it's fine.
No, I did not.
Yeah, this is either way. Want to go into spoilers? I said nothing to spoil.
Screw it. Why not? We're 9 minutes in. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean,
let's see.
I didn't understand why Jack was sent to kill Marius. And then, Jack had prepared his whole life for something to kill him. I didn't really get it. And then he was there for like 5 minutes. And then he had like one conversation with him. I was like, I can't kill him. And I was like, just kill him. Who cares?
Literally, I was just like, I can't kill him. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah.
And then suddenly they were having sex.
It was so sudden. It went from 0 to 100 during that part. Like, I swear I zoned out for 5 minutes and I was listening to like a text to speech because I was like preparing a salad at like 4 a.m. and I listened to it and I just heard my nipples were hard. I'm like, how did we get here? What? Real fast.
Because like I don't mind. I don't know what to say. I don't mind it just going into the sex, whatever. It was just
Mm,
like it was trying to do like a. I had like a feeling it was trying to do like a little enemies to lovers thing, but not
mm,
successfully at all.
that's
So like I feel like if it just wanted to just jump into bed anyway, it should have just like been that kind of book. And I think that would have been better if it was just like a shitty, smutty romance between
mm.
this vampire and this mage. It didn't need to be such a complicated plot because that. And now you're lying.
There you go. Okay, you're back.
Did you hear what I said?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I got you like that, if it should have been like a shitty romance.
Yeah, it should have been. It was trying to be too complicated with like, yeah,
That's
you're
true.
lagging.
Let's see. Finishing this killed my attention span. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. I felt the writing was trying to be kind of floral, but beautiful writing we get from Erin Morgenstern, which I think is funny because I hate Erin Morgenstern's writing. I hate it so much. I
I
just don't
like
like
it.
flowery writing. It feels unnecessary when I'm trying to read, so it just annoys me, and I never give them good ratings because I just don't like them.
Cecilia, we need to have a conversation after this live about this, I think.
What about beautiful writing? I just don't like it. I'm not here for the beautiful writing. I'm here for the story.
The
So it just kind
beautiful
of feels,
writing is
and usually
so
it just impedes on the
beautiful.
story. It's, in my opinion, it's not, but
You're not allowed to have opinions
at
that's
least
not
Aaron
similar to
Morgenstern.
mine. I'm joking.
Like I gave Night Circus 1 star, or did I give it 2 stars? One of those. I hated that book. I think I gave it 1.
I just put
Anyways,
water over my mic.
oh no.
It's fine.
Let's see, I read about half, and it was less its own story and more hitting the same beats as Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I think that's also why I didn't think it was actually a retelling. It's because it just didn't feel like. I mean, it kind of did. I don't know. Now I really want to look into it if it was actually retelling, but that wouldn't make a lot of sense. But yeah. This book had a lot of typos in it and the wrong homophones, like there instead of there, sort of stuff. Was there any editing? Yeah. Well, it is self-published, so odds are it's either
But I
Ben.
do think he has a editor. He has had it for his other books, but maybe it wasn't a good one since
Yeah,
maybe
maybe.
they don't have that like big budget for like a really good one. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, especially because
Yeah.
it is self-published. Like, you usually don't have like the backing to get like a really good editor. I mean, sometimes
Yeah.
you can, but like, a lot of times you can't.
Also, big
Um,
books usually don't have one editor. It says it has one editor, but usually that editor has other people working for them to do the editing,
yeah.
and then they do the final editing. So one person do a job that maybe 10 people usually do. You can notice the difference.
Mhm.
Yes.
That is true.
Mm.
Let's see. Enemies to lovers, but without the two. Yep. Enemy lovers, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like the book did have interesting aspects, but nothing was explored enough to make it good. Like, I would love to hear about this vampire who's been in this castle cursed for many, many years and just been
Mm,
eating the sacrifices coming,
yeah.
etc. That could have been like, if it was a different kind of story, like a spooky, really like atmospheric vampire
Mm,
story. But here it was just like, there. I don't know.
yeah.
I
Like if you
don't
told
know.
me that, if you just told me this wasn't a vampire story and it just happened to be a creature story, it would make a lot more sense because, like, especially because the term of beast was used so often that the point vampire just didn't not make sense. You know what I mean? It felt,
Mm,
I was expecting a vampire story and this book didn't feel like one.
true.
Yeah, which is
It
never
felt like a
fun.
Beauty and the Beast retelling, but trying to be cool
Mm.
with a vampire and a mage. Not that, Jack actually used his powers ever usefully.
He used it like twice.
He was like, I am powerful. I can take him down. I am powerful. And then nothing.
Yeah, I am powerful. Are you? Are you though? Because it don't seem like it. If you're powerful, then you should be able to leave the castle on your own. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's, but
I don't understand why you just
no.
didn't kill him. Just like at once.
Hmm. Let's see. The main character's magical powers went very Gary Stu. I don't know who Gary Stu is.
It's like Mary Sue, just like for Gary.
Oh,
Like
got
when
you.
a
I was like, what is
character's
Gary
like,
Stu?
yeah.
Yeah, he really did feel like that. If you try to tell me what his personality was, I couldn't even tell you a one-word descriptor because he had none. He had no personality. He just did the beats by beats. That was his personality was horny, okay?
I mean, when he got horny though.
Yeah, when he
I
gonna horny, he
wish
gonna horny. That's the only thing.
I kind of wish just there have been less trying everything else and just been smart.
See, I would say that, but even the smut wasn't
No, I
well written.
know it was such a disappointment. I read a smut and I was so sad. I was so sad.
The smut. Oh
I
my
was
god!
like, I
I
am
was.
here for the smut, but it wasn't even worth it.
I literally know. I was messaging Sandra while I was like reading the smut, and it was some of the lines were iconic. Not iconic in that way, but it was like how was it? What did I say? It was like purely divine. I'm like, who says that about sex? Or it'll be like a time. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was time was. Time was like
Standing
irrelevant.
still. Yeah. Or like it
Yeah, or
stopped.
like time was irrelevant while he filled me up. I'm like, and it was just constantly the entire sex scene. I couldn't handle
Oh,
it.
also, I don't know if you noticed, but in the sex scene, he kept comparing the sex to like the sex he had before with like a barn boy or something. Who thinks about someone
Mm-hmm.
else while fucking someone you think is so perfect? You wouldn't be thinking about another
Yep.
person, I think. That seems a bit weird. This is like feeling him with like the biggest dick in the universe, and I'm like, he's so much bigger than the other guy, like the whole time.
I know, like that's all he. I swear, he had like 5 thoughts about. I'm like, stop thinking about your exes while you're
Yeah,
fucking him.
it was like they were turning around, and then there was something like when he turned him around, he could turn him around without like the dick slipping out or something. And
Mm-hmm.
then he was like at the same time like thinking, oh, if I did this with my eyes, the dick fell out all the time. And I was like, okay, that's a thought.
And you're like, okay, because that's how dicks work. I don't.
Yeah, but it was just
I was
like,
just
what are
sitting there
you
like, I
thinking
don't
about
care
your
about his
ex?
past sex life.
I don't care about your
We
ex.
learned more about his past sex life than all of Marius.
Yeah.
Because it literally did not go into like what he was doing. Like it really didn't.
No, it
Like
was just like, oh my god, it's good. I was like, okay, that's what I get.
pretty much. And then even
Was-
Marius as a character, I couldn't tell you one personality trait about him either, other than horny.
Marius was sad because he lost someone he loved. The
We all
first
are
when
sad.
he was cursed, he was sad because he killed the one he loved or whatever, and then they had the same name as Jack.
Which was weird.
Well, it
Which
was
was
to make
weird.
it emotional. It's another
I
person who
mean, I
couldn't
guess.
spell Jack, but spelled Jack.
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 J-A-K.
Don't let go,
Yeah.
Jack.
Yeah.
Don't let go.
Don't. No, but I was just like, I was sitting here, I couldn't, if they took out Jack and Marius's like blank said, I wouldn't have been able to tell them apart. Because they read to
Oh,
me so similarly.
yeah. Can I
Like I
drink
couldn't tell
water
you who
now
was who.
without spilling?
Yes, drink all the water you need to. See, Marius was just angry to be angry. Pretty much. Pretty
That's
much.
me. I'm
Yeah,
angry
me
right
too, but
now. Me and Cecilia are always
not
angry.
angry.
I don't know. I feel like you're not that serious right now, but I can't be serious. I don't know what to say.
Mm,
It says it's coming
yeah.
more standalone books in the same universe. Are you gonna read?
I don't want to hear anything about this. Because like this universe wasn't even explained. So what, is he gonna explain it more in the others? Does that make sense? Like Or they're just
I,
going, or it's just all going to be different fairy tale retellings, so kind of in the vein
yeah,
of like
but
like uh
did we find
I can't
out why
remember the series.
Marius was cursed initially in the first place?
Homophobes. That was the vibe I got.
Oh
Was
yeah, it was
like
something that they wanted to. I don't even remember.
because he was in a relationship with Jack, like the other Jack.
Jack number
I
one.
think that was what it was.
I don't remember. You read the book like 2 hours ago. I read it a month ago. You should know.
Yeah, I was kind of zoning out at that point because I was mentally gone. I was like, I don't like this. It's not getting high, even if the ending is amazing, it's not getting higher than the 3. So let's see. It went into Marius, but not really into Marius. Exactly. It really didn't. And even when it did, it was more like there was like a section where it's like, all right, let me exposition dump, or oh, here's my backstory. And I'm just like, I wish we got it in a more like authentic way.
Yeah. It was like, let's
Maybe
have
like in
one
a
speech
flashback.
and then we have sex.
Pretty much. Even there was let's have sex. Okay, then let's discuss our relationship. I'm like, okay, you should have done that before the sex, but all right. No. Let's see. OMG, the book changes to Marius' perspective for one section at the end, and yes, it sounds like exactly the same point. Yep. Mm-hmm. To the point where I didn't even notice it was Marius' perspective at first because I didn't read that part of the top. I just kind of skipped it, and then I was like, wait, this is a little weird after like 3 pages, and then went back and realized it was his POV.
Oh my god. Sarah mentioned the castle ghosts. I totally forgot they were part of the story. And I was that random girl in the village that got blood
Yeah.
to heal her mother or whatever. That whole
Mm-hmm.
plot line was forgotten when they started to have sex.
Honestly, that whole plot line, the book would not have gone better or worse if it took the plot line out. I feel like it didn't really add much to
Yeah.
the story.
That other plot, like that whole side thing that Amelia was allowed to go. I don't even remember her name. I don't know why I'm calling her
It was
Amelia.
Catherine. No. Yes.
Catherine.
Catherine. It was Catherine.
Some bitch. Who knows?
So bitch.
Who cares?
I
And
don't know.
then
She like
and then
one of the
the
few female
mother
characters.
came and was mad. And then Jack
Mm-hmm.
died, and then he became a vampire. The end.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, it
Suzanne
is.
Jack would mention how he hates his mother and she hates him, and it was repeated. Yeah, pretty much.
But why, if he hated her, why would he go and kill for her? Oh, because she would kill him if not.
Pretty much. It was
Or
like go kill him or else.
no, because
Also, that was kind of like his destiny was to kill him.
no, it's like Jack's life has only one meaning: break the curse or die trying. Because if he dies trying, then like the vampire would kill him. So that's why he had to like kill him. But like, why did he go in there? Couldn't he just be like, since he was so powerful, couldn't he just be like, no, mom, bye? I don't know. No, I don't really get it. I'm sorry, I'm reading the behind synopsis, and it doesn't feel like that was what the book was about.
What does the behind synopsis say?
It says, for years, the witches have waited for the salvation, a way to return the magic that was sacrificed when the curse was first cast. Really? Do they ever explain that? That they are doing it
Like,
to get magic back?
kind of, but like not even like a whole lot. Like they were, yeah. It was just, yeah, the power of no mom.
And then
It was really confusing the way that was explained.
It says Jack, a boy born with power that the witches have not seen in a century, is their prophesied savior, the one who is to kill the creature, break the curse, and restore magic to his coven. So that
I
is
feel
why
like it really didn't even talk really much about the coven past the first chapter. I think it was mentioned like in a throwaway sentence later on, but other than that, it really wasn't.
This synopsis explained more about the book than the book itself.
Literally.
That's I didn't read a synopsis because I don't read synopsises because I just go in and I'm like whatever. But I feel like a book just started with him and he was like, I'm here now, and I was like, oh, okay, and then he was gonna kill him. But I didn't understand why until now, because this was never like explored upon. It makes sense more for his motivation to do it, but then it also makes less sense for why he decides to not to do it. Because if it then doesn't do it, then he kind of like is like fuck you to the whole coven. And there was people there he mentioned that he cared for, so that means that he literally didn't care about them.
That's true.
Kinda. He just wanted to have Dick instead.
Yeah, that's all he wanted was Dick.
Yeah.
All he wanted. Let's see. It's not like the whole witch coven couldn't just storm the castle and kill Mark. Literally, that just couldn't. I didn't understand why they needed Jack at all. Like,
yeah, because
all.
he went in because he was like the sacrifice of the year. But why couldn't they just like?
They literally could have gotten anybody.
Couldn't just everyone just go in? Because in the end, everyone arrived there. So then it was possible for them to go there.
Yeah, it was just like you could have gotten anyone else. This could have been ended like a lot sooner. Y'all took forever. You want to listen to a stupid prophecy?
Huh. Well, I do think for what is more dangerous than hate, lust. True though. I do think that like I could see a story here that could have been good, but like 5 more revisions forward.
Yeah, it definitely needed. Yeah.
So
like this felt like a first draft.
Yeah, so like this synopsis behind here when I read it more, like the whole like that he knows he has to kill him, but then he can't resist it because he's so sexy. That's me meeting you in real life joking. That's okay. Sorry. Sorry. No, I'm just joking. What was I saying? Yeah, like that the whole like, oh, I need to kill him, but like having that whole like what's to say?
Oh yeah, I feel like we always have a segment.
Do we do that every time?
We literally do. We're like, if I wrote this book, this is what I'd change.
No, it's not like
change for me because I usually don't like the book.
If it was written, you know, a bit late, like we have all the same, we can have the same plot because it could have been interesting if it was written by not someone else, that's not me, but like written better later. That's what I meant to say. Because I do think like the elements of that, like him having to choose between his coven and then like, you know, getting Dick and then what was I going to say? Like I think that conflict could have been interesting, but here it didn't feel like a proper conflict.
Yeah, like we would need the 2 main characters would need personalities. They I would say we need to explain wow. Explain the backstory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, explain the backstory a little bit more because again, we were like, what was happening? Because the way it was delivered was just not done well. The world building, I was confused. Does everyone have is it just the people in the coven who have magic? Does everyone have magic?
I don't even understand how the magic worked.
Yeah, I don't have no clue how the magic works.
It says in synopsis he's like
is it only elemental magic or is it like what is the thing? Like what like to the point where it's just really confusing. Like like all that needs to be explained. What is it called? Like the plot wasn't bad, it was just predictable, but when like everything else is not great, having a predictable plot just makes it worse, you know?
But the writing didn't like
the writing didn't help
the plot. So like since it didn't manage to write it well, their like plot just became meh.
Exactly.
Kinda, yeah.
Like a well-written, predictable plot is still at least entertaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like that's every romance book, but those can be pretty fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if it's written just in a funny way, even like just some humor or something, anything.
Like there wasn't even any humor in it.
No, it was nothing. There was no personalities. One was just a bit angrier than the other and wanted to eat him sometimes.
Because it was to the point where I looked at the cover and I'm like, you could tell me that they're switched and I would believe you.
The cover's too sexy for what was inside.
The cover is misleading because I like that cover.
I like this cover. It's like ooh, and then
it's not ooh.
Yeah, like ooh.
That's true.
Yeah. Do you rewrite the book every time?
I feel like we do. I feel like at least quite a couple times we're just like, if I wrote it, this is what I would do.
No, like I don't think I can write a book ever. But
shout out to Jack for powering through and reading all those journals about his exes. He literally was like, I'm gonna sit here and just read them all. He really said, I'm jealous and I need to know.
Guess hungry is a personality trait. That's me.
That was literally his whole personality trait.
Cecilia was hungry earlier today, and then you
I
didn't
ate soup
eat.
and some Hawaiian sweet rolls.
You did eat?
Yeah. I ate a cup of butternut squash and some Hawaiian sweet rolls.
I'm really
saving for
hungry right now.
I
haven't eaten dinner. I had to run to this live.
see, Resurrection, the part where Faes and Gaze takes the bones and we chuck something new.
Recromancy, we should take all the best elements from all the books we read and then we write the book together.
That's true.
Bestseller instantly.
Yeah, A Dark and Hollow Star.
No, it's not this. No, wait.
No, so now I'm trying to decide. I was thinking about it when I finished it. I'm like, what is worse, this one or A Dark and Hollow Star? And if I had to look at both of them, I would say that at least The Dark and Hollow Star like felt different. Like it felt like it was trying to do something.
Yeah,
different.
it felt like a story, even though you just didn't like it, kind of.
Yeah, well, this one I was like, what is this, honey? What is this? Like it didn't feel like it was trying to do anything new.
But I rated this higher than Dark and Hollow Star.
Did you really?
Yeah,
I rated them the same. So
I think I get 2 stars to Dark and Hollow and this 3, but this is more like 2.5. But after this live, it's probably a 2. So
yeah, I'm still at my 1 because I did a call file. It went down to 2, and I'm like, that's too generous. It needs a 1.
Sorry, I had to look over to it myself because I can't remember what we read anymore.
See, you have them all. I have none. So
I have
all
3 of them. I'm going to keep them in my heart forever. It's going to be so full that all of them are going to fall down.
And then we'll have to stop the club because you can't get
we have to end the club down.
Yep. You're like, can't fit anymore. Well, the last book will be like a really small book you can put at the end.
I can also just stack them, it's fine.
Yeah, you're right, honestly. But yeah, I would probably say this one was worse than A Dark and Hollow Star. I know now I want a fancy Faes and Gaze shelf, but all I have is this singular bookshelf. I don't have a lot.
I have a couple of new shelves and books everywhere, so
look at you. Look at you.
I have a new setup here that no one can see because you're the other way and everything is nice.
All I have is a brand new.
Are we like totally like going off on what we're supposed to talk about?
We always do.
That's true.
That's why people come.
Yeah. Like the 3 same people. The rest of the club is like, nah, you don't want to listen to this.
Faes and Gaze shelf is iconic. It is pretty iconic.
I'm gonna.
Are they in order too?
Yes, the order we read them in.
Love it.
But I'm gonna take them all out for when we rank. Then I don't know if it will be the next one. The next one after that, probably the one in January, because then we finish.
Well, we could do it probably in December because we would have read the December book by then. Wait, no, we wouldn't have. I'm stupid. Never. Jane.
No, because the live for the December book will be in January. Either way,
disregard.
We have more thoughts on this.
None positive.
33 minutes in. We could rewrite.
I was like, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I was like, I'm trying to think if I had anything else, but it was just at least Dark and Hollow Star. I can rant. I was just mad that I was just disappointed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not as angry at this one as I was with the Dark and Hollow Star.
Oh my god, Dark and Hollow Star! I kind of like deleted most of that book from my brain because
I did
want to keep it in there. I don't remember
a character. I don't remember a plot. I don't
remember a name of a single character in that book. Aurelian, was that one of them? Probably.
Maybe. I remember it took place in Vancouver? Or was it Toronto? It was in Canada. Oh yeah. I'm angry. Yeah, exactly. I feel like an angry parent. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Well, Dark and a Hollow Star, I could have ranted on that book for a whole week if I wanted to. This book, I'm just frustrated, man.
I don't know what to say. There's not much happened, so there's not really much to talk about. Like
it's pretty basic.
Well. Like his mom, Jack, was also like, there's nothing to talk about with her. She's just like a typical evil witch, and it's like, oh, I mean, like, okay, we don't care.
And I feel like they were trying to be,
yeah.
Oh, not. Yeah. Like, I felt like it was trying to be like, oh my gosh, it's going to be so weird that the mom is the villain. I'm sorry, but if you call your mom mother, you're a villain. Like, your mother's a bad person. I don't know why. It's just the vibe I get. It happened in Bates Motel. It happened in Tangled. It happened in pretty. I can go on. I can go on.
Someone come in and said Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
And it's called Jetpack Laser Penis. That's a mood.
It's cool. But yes. So,
is it
I don't know.
a
I can't
bot?
think of anything else.
I said, is it a bot? That's what I said.
Probably, but that's fine.
We like bots.
Let's see. I
should
never
make a
get
bot
bots.
that sends you compliments all the time.
I'll be happy about it.
Yeah. No. I'm just looking in the book. I'm like, do I have more?
I really don't. I'm trying to think, and I really don't have more. But I was really surprised that I feel like I was going through the like the Goodreads reviews, and I was surprised at how many people really liked it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. I thought that was like really surprising to me.
Yeah, same. I checked it a bit too, but that's like a while ago. But like, yeah, for me, it was just not solid. But of course, if people enjoy this book, maybe we are too, what's it called, picky. Maybe other people just chill about it and enjoyed it. Then I
No, this is like one of those. Yeah.
Then like that's
Yeah,
great,
like
and also it's great to support a indie gay author. That's also cool. Like
that's true.
Like nothing against the author, it's just the book wasn't it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it kind of goes in that category for me. It's kind of like where it's like I'm glad you liked it, but I truly don't understand. like I truly like it's like lost. It's lost. Like I can't. Same with the Dark and Hollow Star. I'm like I can't
people like
understand how. I know, and I'm like I don't understand. Dang, people can't be literally. I mean, none of my Goodreads friends. I had like a couple, and they all gave it like 1 or 2 stars, and I was like, my people. No.
I feel like, have you agreed on like every single book we read lately?
We have?
Yeah, like the two of us. All.
I feel like it. Well, what was the last book that we were?
Okay, so I'm looking behind me because that's easier. Freshwater, we were agreed upon.
Yeah,
Black Sun.
In the Black Sun, we agreed upon. Yeah.
Never Tilted World, we both
liked it. Yes.
And then Backwards Beating, we both liked it.
We both liked that one, yeah.
And then Dark Hollow Star, we both hated.
Yes.
and then Space Between Worlds, I feel like we felt the same then too.
Yeah, we felt about the same, yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember what we thought about Black Ties of Heaven.
It was like, it's honestly was like really forgettable. I think I gave it a 3.
I think I liked it more than you, but it was still like, it was not like the most amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and then before that we had Raven Tower, which we were like,
which we all were like, ugh.
And Bone Shard Order, I think we agreed upon that one too. Going through the whole list like there. And then
I was like, I didn't like Bone Shard Order.
We liked.
Cemetery Boys.
And then Cinderella is Dead,
which I really loved.
Yeah, I loved it too. It was the others.
Yeah, that's true.
It was the others who didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so the last one we disagreed on was The City We Became, because you hated that one.
Because I hate that book.
Yeah, oh my god. But that was like our second book. It's ages ago.
Yeah.
And then
I forgot it existed, and then I'll occasionally see people reading it, and I'm just like,
did you like Gideon the Ninth?
Yeah, well, I was like, I think I gave it a 3 because I was confused, but like I didn't hate it. Does that make sense?
My heart. Gideon
but I feel like that would have to be a reread.
Gideon the Ninth is like still to this day my favorite of all the ones we read.
Yeah, I mean it's a sign. I got rid of it. I don't own it anymore, so I obviously don't like it enough to keep it.
Sorry, we just went.
I mean, I only keep 5. We did.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
but yes. All right. I think we're. Do you want to talk about the book anymore, or are we good?
I think we don't have any more. There's nothing more to say because nothing more happened.
Exactly. So, do you want to announce or not announce?
Are we not going to recommend a queer book first? Are we going to recommend a queer book first?
Oh yeah, let's do that first.
Well, that's great. Book? I don't have any, so there's done.
I have one I'm reading right now. Let me go get it.
You do that. So I'm looking at my list. and I haven't like read anything gay.
I was
think
like
in
checking
all
my
of
ears to see
November.
I haven't read a gay book in a hot minute, other than the Song of Achilles, which I gave a 4. I didn't cry. I didn't cry once.
I didn't cry either. I just
I was
died on
talking to somebody on Instagram, and I said I've had like I've stubbed my toe, and that has made me cry more than the Song of Achilles have made me cry, because that book was just not really that sad. I don't know. Maybe that was just me. It was like as sad as like, you know, I'm like, that's life kind of thing. But if I had to give a queer rec, or it's not even a rec, it's like a what?
Nothing. I was just like, the last time I read a really good queer book was like in October, but I don't know if I should have done anything. Yeah, you go. You go.
Sorry, you're frozen. I heard and literally know that. It was silent on my end.
You recommend first.
Okay. I'm sorry. I haven't read it, but I mean, I'm currently reading it, and I told you about it, and you really like it. So this, you know, The Taking of Jake Livingston by who's this by? Ryan Douglas. It's covered, in my opinion. It's covered, okay? But yes, I'm currently reading this. It is a horror YA. I'm still not even like, where's my bookmark? Okay, found it. I'm not even that far in, but I'm really enjoying it so far. And I feel like I'm going to really like it. It's like one of those vibes kind of thing. Do you want to give the synopsis because you've actually like finished it?
It's just about Jake, and he can see ghosts, and then one is trying to kill him, and he's gay.
Yeah, pretty much.
We should have read that for Facing Gays.
But it's not really fantasy.
But he see ghosts is fantasy.
As in, just like Freshwater is fantasy?
You can see ghosts. If you know someone who can see ghosts, then tell me, because then if it's not real, it's fantasy.
Have you ever watched almost like Ghostbusters. Have you ever watched there's like a bunch of TV shows where it's just people who can see ghosts.
But do they, or is it just for TV?
They claim.
But yeah, it was really good. It's really actually quite dark and sad.
Yeah, like the first, like I'm literally not far in, and we went into like a whole like in-depth school shooter drill, which I've totally been through those drills, and they are traumatic. But they're traumatic.
But it went further than I would think a wire would go. I was sitting there like,
yeah. Like the drill that happens at the very beginning, I would say is pretty accurate, because I had that happen in my school where it's like it'll simulate a school shooter, but it won't tell you that it's a drill. So you actually think someone's coming through to shoot you, which is never fun. But yeah, that is my rec.
I was looking at the list, and I was like, I don't have anything, and then I'm seeing like 2 right now. I don't know if I should recommend both or one.
Then why not? We have time. It's only 42 minutes in.
I need to run. You entertain.
All right, I will read a comment while you're doing that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I already said ooh spooky. The Lost Girls by Sonia Hardy is really good. Not sapphic romance, but like fun female friendships and girl power. Oh, that's cute. Okay, I'll have to like look into that one. Is that one contemporary? I'm gonna look it up real quick while we're waiting for Sandra, because why not? Why not? I just added like a bunch of queer books into my TBR, and so I don't own very many. Like I think the only one I only own like 2 queer books on my TBR, and one of them is like a nonfiction about gay bars, but which I heard was pretty good. Let's see. Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin is my rec. I don't think it qualifies as queer read. No, I'm pretty sure, at least when I've looked up like classic queer books, that one does come up a lot, because I know Ursula K. Le Guin writes a lot about like not gender theory, but like a lot about like exploring gender and doing all that stuff. So I would believe
her.
I know. I really want to read The Dispossessed. I really do. And then I want to read Earthsea as well.
I love Earthsea, but a lot of people don't, because they're like a bit old, but I love them.
No, I think
people don't like how they're written. Either way, do you want my recs?
Yes, let's do it.
I'm ready. So first we have Ace of Spades by Farida Abike Imede. Have you read it?
On my
Because
list.
it was really good. It's a dark academia thriller. This is not a fantasy at all. And then it follows our two main characters, who's the only two black kids in the school, which is like for rich, privileged white people. And then suddenly the two of them are getting like texts that are sent to the whole school that reveals their darkest secrets because it's trying to like take them down. And we're like, so it's like Gossip Girl meets Pretty Little Liars, kind of.
Okay.
Just like with commentary on, privilege and, racism, of course, and rich people. And it was completely and utterly like amazing. I didn't think it was going to be this good, like, because everyone said it's good, but I was like, but is it good? It was amazing. Like, I was sitting there like, holy shit. So I recommend it a lot. If you've been hesitant to pick it up, please read it. I think you would really like it, Cecilia.
You should buy it for me.
Right now. I'm just going by right now.
We'll just pull it up. We could do screen share.
One of our main characters, like our dude main character, I don't actually remember people's names. He is gay, and then our girl main character is bi. So like queerness all around. Recommend it so much. I don't know why I'm moving my hand so much. It's just like a thing right now. But yeah, so I give this 5 out of 5 stars. I thought I'd given it 4, but I gave it 5. And yeah. So the other one
You're like, it deserves it.
Dark Rise by C.S. Picard. This is a fantasy first one in a trilogy. And yeah, it is the author of Captain Prince, but this is YA, so it's not as dark as that. And this one basically feels like a battle that's been between dark and light for like centuries, and now like the dark is returning, and then we follow Will, who comes to London, and he's like kind of being followed. I mean, he's like shit on the run, and then he meets like the people fighting on the light, and then he finds out that he has a certain role to play. Don't want to spoil it, but yeah. And at first it went into like a lot of tropes, but it wasn't done in a way such that like you hate it. Like, a story can be predictable, but it can be fun. This was what this was. But every time like a tropey thing happened, it kind of turned it around where it turned like really fun. So at point I was like, I don't like this, but then it ended up almost being a 5-star read. So it's like 4 stars. Really recommend it. But like it isn't like where like the relationship that will happen isn't very prominent on the page yet, but it's gay because the author said so. It's just building it up, so it's not like they fucked on first page. So like, I think the relationship here will be, I don't have words. Yay!
That sounds good. I'm gonna have to. I watched your wrap up when you were talking about it, and I added it to my TBR because of you.
Oh my god! Then everything I just said, I already said in my wrap up, so I just
wait. I have another. I did read a queer book. I just don't have it with me. Well, I've talked about it before. I finished a queer manga series. It was only 3 volumes, so
Rose Garden thing.
Yeah, Goodbye My Rose Garden. I finished that one.
Yeah. I want it, but it's not available.
It was good. It was cute. We love to see it.
I read that book, Tango Palace, in the comments. It was good.
Oh, by Marjorie Liu? Which one is... Oh, it's a short story collection. Okay.
Yeah, she's the author of also a Monstrous, the comic series.
So this I have the first volume right here.
Yeah, so this is the short story collection of like the works or like over like the past years, and then and lots of them were gay. A lot of them like FF especially, and they were some were really good. Some were like okay, like in a short story, but it was overall really nice.
Nice.
I
have to add it. I have to add it on.
You should almost be like a short story collection once, because it's really funny to discuss like each story if you have like a book club. But it's hard to find like but there's always like some that suck ass.
I actually know of a queer science fiction and fantasy anthology. It's on my TBR.
Yeah, but
it's
Oh, but is everyone queer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the story, it's a collection of just queer fantasy and sci-fi. So that's like the whole point of it. So yeah, everybody, I'm pretty sure all the authors are queer, but I know all the stories are queer.
Yeah.
It's called Far Out. It came out, I saw it when I was like walking around in Barnes and Noble, and I added it to my list. And I got my library to buy it. So I'm waiting for them to send it to me.
Nice.
I'll have to read it and let you know. But yeah, it's just a bunch of like popular queer fantasy and sci-fi authors.
Yeah, we should talk
from like all around the world.
I will
talk about it when Yeah, I think it's all around the world. It's not just like US or Europe centric. But yeah. So
What's happening there?
I don't
I was
know.
out of
I don't know why I did
I was out
that.
of focus. I was just saying that we should have read this for the club.
Dang. I mean, we always could read it again and then you just
Yeah,
reread
I
it.
mean, I could cry again. It's fine. Okay, so if
Not
you don't
cry
know, we
again.
are in November.
Yes.
Our November pick is Under the Whispering Door by Gigi Clune. Yes, I just Google it to show you. My
I'm
copy's
surprised you
not
didn't
here
hold
yet.
it the book.
My copy's not here yet.
Neither is
But I have it on a Kindle, so it's fine. So that is our November book. We should, in theory, I should read it next week. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm very behind in my reading, like at least like 6 books behind. I'm a bit stressed. Um,
I didn't realize it was that many.
yeah, because I'm reading like 30 plus books this month for Believathon,
Mm.
and I haven't been reading one a day because I had school. Either way,
Mm.
our December pick is A Lat's Way by Darcy Little Badger, which is a middle grade. Don't rap. Is it asexual? Someone confirm. I do not know. Am I lagging? Or are you?
I don't know. I see nothing in your voice. So I don't know whose side that's on. I was just trying to smile until it passed.
Okay. I'm fixing my chair.
Here, let me try to do that. I was like, did that help? No, now you're black.
Maybe. No, I'm here.
Now, but yes, we are reading A Lots Away in December. It's going to be very exciting. I'm waiting for my copy to come in the mail. I had to send it to my mom's house.
It's very
There we
heavy,
go.
by the
Okay.
way. Very heavy. I got it yesterday.
What?
Very heavy book. Can you not hear me?
You're like robot voice. That's the best I can explain it. Yes, we are still planning the January March picks, but we'll have them announced during. Oh, okay, so now nobody's in working. But yes, we will have them ready for the next live. Oh no. I think I've lost Sandra.
I am here. I am here.
It's just a black screen from your side for me.
No, in the live on YouTube, I can see myself.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Huh, weird.
Take me
Anyways,
out.
but yes, huh?
Take me in and out. You can kick me in and out. Oh my god. I think it is Cecilia because now on my screen Cecilia is gone. Is that on your guys' screen too? Yes, Cecilia. Oh my god. I'm all alone. It's you.
I let my laptop was like, we're not doing this right now. Next time I will do forever just be in my car in the library parking lot because I'm tired of this shit. But yes, we're going to be reading A Lots Away. It is,
That's
yeah,
what I said. I said
physically
it was
heavy.
heavy. Could you hear it?
I was gone for that part.
Yeah.
But yes,
Okay.
I'm excited for that, and we'll be announcing the January to March picks in on our next live.
Yeah. Yeah. Do we have more things to announce, Cecilia?
I mean, we do, but did you want to announce them?
You can say it. Because
Well,
you
I've
can
already said
hear
all
me.
that. I mean, I already said all that.
What did you say?
Nothing. So our other announcement is that we have selected another host, and they will be joining next month. Did you want to say who?
Do we? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Should we? Or did you? I don't know.
When we like post the live, everyone will be able to see who it is anyway.
That's true. We'll post on Discord and on Twitter who it is, but just saying we have picked another host. We're gonna have another person be part of the Faes and Gaze. It's gonna be really exciting. Yes, I know. Yep, very exciting.
Then you don't need to just listen to us ramble anymore. Maybe it would be some
we'll,
constructive stuff.
we'll have a voice of reason.
Yeah. I mean, we don't
It won't
actually
be
know.
because yeah, we'll have more than one brain cell to share.
Yeah. Maybe we have like 1.5.
Yeah, we'll have at least two.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
but yeah. So is there anything else we wanted to say?
Sorry for the mess, everyone, but thank you all for being here.
Yes. So excited to read Under the Whispering Door and to talk to you guys next month. So yeah. All right. Bye everybody.
Bye.